Welcome to Bitcoin Arcade. It's 2/18/18. I'm Devin.
And I'm Johnny.
How does the coin of bits look this week?
Well, at the time of recording, Bitcoin was being traded around 10,500.
Wow, what a week.
Since we reported last week, Bitcoin was traded around 8,600. It's almost a $2,000 price difference. We're starting to see the sleeping bulls emerge from their winter hibernation. I don't believe Bitcoin isn't out of the woods yet, but certainly with this week's price jump, things are looking more and more promising.
Yeah, it really is. It's been such a good week for Bitcoin. What else is going on, Johnny?
In other news, Coinbase announced on Valentine's Day its platform, Coinbase Commerce. The platform is set to accept digital currency targeted specifically towards merchants. Amidst fire that Coinbase was double charging fees to its customers. Both Coinbase and Visa blame each other for the cost, but it is unclear who's at fault.
Man, that's crazy. That's like Peter paying Paul to pay Paul again to rip Mary off, and Mary's us.
The platform is supposed to be integrated into a merchant's checkout process online or offline. Currently, the platform can be set up to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Hopefully, we'll see some payment adoption from some of these companies soon.
Man, I think this is the start, right? They're making it so easy to accept payment. All right, you guys, coming up next is the nerd thing.
Welcome to this week's The Nerd Thing. I'm Jordan.
I'm Devin.
Like last time, the same one.
The same one.
Yeah, Devin, this week we're talking about a little film whose Big Brother was released just over 10 years ago. It was a low budget found footage movie that kind of blossomed into its own franchise, and more importantly, it has its own cult following.
You must be talking about the Cloverfield.
I am talking about Cloverfield. Drop the the.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So, more specifically, I'm talking about Cloverfield Paradox.
Which just came out on the Netflix.
Yeah, on the Netflix. And the first thing I want to say about this movie is this is not a good movie. At all.
Okay. So why are we talking about it?
Because it is a lot of fun to watch.
Why is it so much fun to watch, Jordan?
So, like I said, the movie itself is not good. I'll say this. I enjoyed watching the movie. I did not enjoy the movie. Okay?
You gotta explain that.
So the graphics average at best. It's riddled with sci-fi horror tropes and space-time pseudoscience.
It sounds like great terrible sci-fi.
Right. It's a convenient way to explain away a lot of the conflicts that arise.
Of course.
But some of the concepts are very interesting. Like one guy's hand gets stuck in a wall of metal and it gets ripped off. And it's some of the things that they do are really interesting. But more importantly, it makes you think of Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane and how this movie affected or didn't affect the other two films.
So in a sense, it was worth a watch because it ties into the franchise. So
yeah, it does, and it doesn't run home the idea of like this is tied into these movies, but it definitely nudges you towards that and makes you think like, is the monster from an alternate universe? Is it from a different planet? Does it exist at all? Is this a natural Earth being? There's a lot of questions that are raised, as many as questions that are answered.
Oh, you mean J.J. Abrams just left it wide open at the end?
Yeah, like
no way, you never
classic J.J. Yeah, like J.J. Abrams' Tombstone will read.
All right.
Huh?
So how many yoo-hoos are you giving it?
I'm giving it 6 out of 10 yoo-hoos.
6 out of 10 yoo-hoos.
Pretty average.
Pretty average yoo-hoos.
And I think that's going to be it for this week's Nerd Thing, right?
All right.
That'll do it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Coming up, this guy and altcoin of the week.
Welcome to Altcoin of the week. We're going to shed some light on one of my favorite coins, Litecoin, the cryptocurrency for payments.
Litecoin currently has a market cap of about 12.4 billion. The circulating supply of currently about 55 million Litecoin. So Devin, what is Litecoin?
Litecoin is a peer-to-peer internet currency that enables instant, near-zero cost payments to anyone in the world. Litecoin is an open source global payment network that is fully decentralized without any central authorities.
Why would you choose Litecoin over Bitcoin then?
Well, the Litecoin blockchain is capable of handling higher transaction volume than its counterpart Bitcoin due to more frequent block generation. The network supports more transactions without a need to modify the software in the future.
So tell me, how is Litecoin doing?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Johnny. Litecoin is having an incredible week and is currently sitting at $218. Now that's for a couple reasons, I believe. So today, Litecoin Cash split from the Litecoin blockchain. Any Litecoin holder will receive 10 new coins for every Litecoin they own. That could work out really well for everyone, or it could go down like a hang glider named Icarus. Should be a fun ride. So like Bitcoin Cash split, everyone's calling it a scam, but it seems to be working out okay for Bitcoin Cash. We all know Litecoin is fine, guys, but be careful with this leech coin. It seems like you have to transfer your things in, and it gets a little tricky. We'll see, Johnny.
Some interesting things in the wire about Litecoin. We already know that it's useful for Monero and Litecoin together to transfer money, but there are whispers that a partnership is looming, which would make sense for two coins with different functions to band together to survive.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's like the phrase in the Lannisters teaming up. How they did that.
Tune in next week and tell us what altcoin you would like to see in the comments below.
Oh man, that Litecoin segment took a lot of weight off my shoulders. So bad.
So bad. Oh, and then that's where we'll end the episode.
Yeah.